on Blue Clean. This is the AR111s. That's a 1600 PSI pressure washer. It comes with the extension wand, and it's got the spray gun holder and all kinds of quick connectors and high pressure hose. You got a detergent bottle and all this good stuff. And you get it all for, I know, don't faint, less than $17 on your credit card.
Yes.
I have never seen an easy pay that low on a pressure washer. The total price of this one today, you guys, is less than $85. This is a one-day only priced item. So that price is only for today. It's going to go away at the end of the day if any of these remain. That's about the same price as you would pay to rent one time.
That's right, about a 2,000 PSI gas unit, you could rent it for about that. But the thing is, now you got it.
Right, you
and
own
there are so many things to clean, and you're cleaning, saving about 80% of the water compared to a garden hose, over 30 times the pressure.
Right.
But the key thing is you can do it. You don't have to rely on somebody else. You don't have to borrow one. And coming from Blue Clean, it's simple to use.
Right.
Bumper to bumper warranty, 800 customer service number in Minnesota if anybody has questions. But look, everything comes with it, Carolyn. You got a 35-foot power cord, starter switch here, high pressure hose attaches here, detergent bottle here, 20-foot hose, all trigger control. But what I love about this, look at the difference. This also comes with the wand extension.
Nice.
Now, normally, this is the length you'd have to clean.
Right.
With this, you have an extra 15 inches.
That's fantastic.
Which means you're going to reach up high. You're going to be able to
reach across things.
Right.
I love
down
it.
Ground level.
This is already very popular. If you want the red, it's more limited, and a lot of people are jumping on the phone for the red one already. So just so you know, we've sold over 300,000 Blue Clean pressure washers at QVC because this brand works.
Yes.
Blue Clean started out, we'll get you going
on the
demo,
pumps.
started out being a pump company.
Right.
These don't have a difficult time for you to connect the different tips.
Right.
And also, they don't squirt water everywhere out of the hose and leak
That's right.
everywhere.
In fact,
They're really great quality.
Right. In fact, I'll show you here, Carolyn.
Okay.
It's all trigger control. We pull the trigger, the entire machine shuts off, and then this is adjustable, so we can go from a pencil jet like this, and with this, Carolyn, we can reach up high. We have a nice intense spray.
I love how tall that you can get with
Right,
that.
and look at that extra length. Get those gutters, those downspouts, that you can feel that impact that it has. Then we can twist, and we can go to a fan. We can wash our windows, our siding, those tracks where the screens are. We can wash all of those areas just like that, very quick, very fast, and just let up on the trigger, machine shuts off. We can adjust.
Look how you can adjust it with without changing it all the time. And I just want to point out down here, see how there's no water squirting out of where the hose is connected?
Right.
That is such a big deal to me because every pressure washer other than Blue Clean that I've ever tried, it's a huge mess of water spraying everywhere.
Yes.
So this one really has tight connectors that are really easy.
That's right. Then also, you know, for all the outdoor kids things here, in fact, you can see this has been sitting outside. This is a way to clean all of those things. We can get right in there, clean that. Even look at this blue seat on top.
Like new again.
Right, we're able to clean that.
Fantastic.
And then we can go from there to our patio mats. Just twist for our fan. We can get those footprints. Maybe here you'll see, maybe we got some food.
Well, you can
stuffing.
get doggy, you know, messes and grass stain, that green mold. It all comes off, and everything looks like new again. So you're not having to always replace things just because they look worn out.
And that's just with the pressure of the water. And then also, Carolyn, I want to show you, you know,
Excuse me.
okay, well, you can also compare to a garden hose, but, you know, so many things around the house that can be clean and saving water because, you know, you can do it yourself. You can restore a lot of those things that maybe you thought you'd put by the side of the road. You can actually bring them back to life.
Sure, absolutely.
So, but here you'll see also I have a garden hose, and I want to show, because if you have a garden hose, you're limited, but we pull the trigger, and here you'll see even the full garden hose pressure is not going to do anything.
Those are great for watering your plants, you guys, but really, if you're going to clean something off, A pressure washer is really far superior.
Yeah, but look at that, you know, and this is fencing, but this could be the decking, the side of your house.
Yep.
And we can go from there to patio pavers,
Right.
composite decking, and again, with this nice long reach, we can get right in there. And then this is real moss mold that's growing on this brick, but look how we just peel that back just like that.
Unbelievable.
And
And
then-
it's that easy. It's as easy as it looks. And you will find that it's so, you know, satisfying to get all these things clean that you'll just keep looking around for other things to clean. And that's why it's so great to own your own unit.
Right.
Because you don't have to give it back.
Then you'll see even, you know, these chairs that are all green and oxidized, but also great on cushions. So umbrellas outside, you know, fabric type chairs like that. But then also you'll see, you know, maybe you have an outdoor painting project. Now it's finally
Yep.
getting cooler.
Uh-huh.
This is the time to go outside for those painting projects.
Sure.
Maybe you have some shutters or some trim. You know, you can get right in there, get those spider webs, get those bugs that have been in there, prepare that area before you paint. Maybe you have wicker, and this is difficult, Carolyn, because, you know, there's different levels of dirt that are
Yes,
inside there.
right.
But watch this, just
Gets it
like
all.
that. We clean that, we get below that first level, very quick, very easily.
I have a tile top table, and I know we don't show tile on your demonstrations, but it's an outdoor table that gets covered with mold and green stuff, and this takes it right off and doesn't hurt the tile. That's why I love having the different variances of pressure and
Right.
spray patterns.
Right, we have different spray patterns, and this is great also. It's a nice way that we can get the leaves here where we just pull the trigger, and it's a way to take those leaves and move them away, clear them out of the area. But also look here, Carolyn, you know, this is only about 2 years old, and I'm gonna spray up high.
Yeah.
But look at the difference.
I know.
Look at that.
Amazing.
So where we've had oxidation, all types of things going on,
It looks so much better. It looks
so
like
much
new
better.
again.
And then we can go down to ground level, and we have bluestones. And look at this. Look what we're able to do here to bring
and I
that
bet
back.
you didn't even know those were discolored until you started cleaning them, and now they look like when they were new.
Yep. But you know, and this is only a short period of a couple years.
Yeah.
And I might point out, you know, no harsh chemicals, no bleach, just the power of the water. Great on your bluestones, your decking, brickwork, all of the stonework. But look how easy, and you can feel good because
It
we're
looks great.
saving all of that water,
And
saving 80%.
Saving your water, you don't have to have high water pressure. We have a well at our house, and this works great with the low water pressure that we normally have. A lot of people buy these to wash their cars with.
Yes.
Because you know, when you go to the car wash, what is it, $10 every time at least, and plus tip or whatever. And so now you can save tons of money and do it yourself at home.
Right, and here you'll see we can apply our detergent. The detergent bottle comes with it, so we can apply our detergent, our favorite car wash detergent. Also, maybe we got a garage floor or driveway, we can apply a degreaser. So we can apply our detergent first. We could let that soak, but not just cars, it's for pickup trucks, boats, ATVs, any of those painted surfaces, and then it's just a bayonet connection like that.
And you see how quick he's taking those connectors on and off? It's really
Right.
that easy.
And again, this has that 15-inch wand extension. Now we can start cleaning, safe on those painted surfaces, just like that. And then also what I love, Carolyn, is we can go to a pencil jet. Now we can reach up high, we can get those bud stains, twist it back, and it's safe. Wheel wells,
Great.
all of those areas, that quick, that easy,
And it's not harmful to your vehicle.
saving water.
You guys, this is a one-day only price, so at the end of the day, this price goes up. Right now, it is less than $85, and 5 payments of $16.99. Less than $17. Get yourself a new pressure washer.
Yes.
And it's a good one. It's blue clean, and it's
That's right.
1600 PSI. I think we only have one other one that's more powerful than that, and this one comes with everything, all the new
Right.
stuff.
Come
So-
easy to use.